everybody. It's Miss Vibrations, and go tell your friends that we are on tonight. And we have Chelsea back in the building hosting the shows with me. I appreciate you.
No problem.
So tell us, what did you do over this weekend before we get into this? Could you be in a relationship with and trust a nympho?
No. But what did I do? I had a hosting Friday, the first one since the pandemic. It was nice. It was cool. It was a housewarming. It was a limit of 10 people. I was excited.
Was it exactly 10?
It was 10.
Okay.
Including a stripper. Shout out to the stripper. She made some money.
Really?
She definitely made some money.
Was it a special occasion?
No, it was just a housewarming.
Okay.
One of my friends had just moved into a new apartment. It was set up really, really nice. So she wanted some friends over and she asked me to host it, so I did it.
Oh, so it's not like she listened, because clearly it was more than 10 people here.
Oh.
The anniversary. So shout out to everybody that's following the COVID capacity.
Yeah.
You know, rules and all that other stuff. So I want to get straight into it. Because you be in a relationship with a nympho. You know, give us a heart, a thumbs up, and let me know that you are here, and share. It doesn't cost anything to share. Just share it for me, okay? I see you. Come on in. Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Yeah.
So could you be in a relationship with a nympho?
No.
Trust them? Why?
No.
Why not?
Because they freaks. You gonna look
my
at a
God.
spoon and you gonna want to do something with it. You gonna look at the old lady down the street and you gonna want to do something with it. You a nasty freak, nympho.
Oh my
I'm
God.
trusted.
I don't think that a nympho is a bad thing to be. I think there is a difference between being a nympho and having a sex addiction. Or do you think they're like equally the same?
No.
What do you guys think? Is there a difference between having a freaking sex addiction and being a nympho, or are they both one and the same?
Either you are addicted to sex or you are straight up nympho. It's
Really?
no in between.
So I feel like for me, I feel like I have nympho symptoms.
Okay. Okay.
I don't feel like I'm a full-blown nympho.
So what's a symptom of
So
being a nympho?
okay, so here, just so you guys, because you know she just made it seem like that people who like sex are just really, really dirty and nasty. Like she said, y'all fucking spoons and everything. And I've never had sex with a spoon. Okay, might have had a little sausage, but it was not a spoon.
Oh wow.
But no, I feel like, so I have nympho symptoms.
Okay.
Whereas though it's like I can have sex like all the time if I'm in a situation.
Okay.
Those are nympho symptoms, but I can also go without it too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like somebody that has a sex addiction, just like you said, is fucking everything. Is hitting everything. So I think maybe a nympho and what you guys think, a nympho and a sex addiction is like borderline equal. But I just feel like I have nympho symptoms. I feel like you can be in a relationship with a nympho. That's just me. I feel like you can be in a relationship with a nympho and they can be trusted if your partner is also nympho symptomatic.
So you can like have sex all day, every day, like all day, like non-stop, just sex.
Wait a minute.
Sex. So you can do that every day, all day.
Once upon a time I could, but not all day. Like I can, like if I'm in a relationship, like I can do it like all the time. We can do it 7
no
days a week.
increments. I'm not talking about no increments. I'm talking sex.
Now that sounds like a sex addiction.
Sex.
Tell me, that's a sex addiction.
That's
sex
a nympho.
I feel like that's a sex addict. Now if she's talking about just sex all day on a goddamn brain, I feel like that's a sex addict. I don't feel like that's a nympho. But I mean, I feel like I'm nympho symptomatic.
What's a nympho to you? Let's clear that up.
For me, it's someone who has a high sex drive.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily, for me, my definition does not have to be like with multiple people all the time and just constantly craving sex. You're sitting there working, your pussy getting the thumping, you're thinking about sex. You go to bed and you're thinking about sex. Like that I don't feel like that's a nympho. So for me, a nympho is somebody who just like will have sex when they feel like it. They can have sex when they feel like it. Can have sex often. 7 days a week, I feel like a nympho can have sex at least 5. 7? Oh my God. Well maybe I might be a sophisticated nympho then. I don't know what you guys think. What is a nympho to y'all? Does a nympho got how many days a week does a nympho have to have sex versus her sex addiction?
Every day.
She's saying that they gotta have sex
365.
every single day.
Leap year 366.
So do you have a high sex drive? Let's get to the bottom of this because we're going to see if you might be nympho symptomatic.
I mean, no. I have like, and sometimes, yeah.
You have like those sprouts.
Yeah.
When
I'm
you
fucking.
like, oh, that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. I feel like we all might go through that. What you think? No?
I mean, yeah. See, I talked about this before.
Okay.
I love penetration. Head is cool, but I love fuck me.
Me too.
Put your penis inside of my vagina. I'm very, very big on that. But, yeah, I also have this weird obsession of looking at things in like a sexual way. And I talked about it on stage
so she might be a sex addict. You might be a sex addict. Hey, queen, I see you. She said, hey, lady.
Like, I can't take a shower and be normal.
What does that mean?
Like, I can't take a regular shower. The shower head does something for me.
Oh, so you need a shower head that you can remove.
Yeah. But I just can't. Oh, okay. I can't just do that. It's like I gotta go down there. I gotta go down there. It's weird.
So you wouldn't think that you are a nympho or you're a sex addict? Like, come on. You sound like you got nympho.
But I don't do it all the time. Like I don't. Yeah, I'm not like fucking all the time. But stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. So Queen said a nympho is every day. She feels like a nympho is every day. Mm-hmm. She said she knows somebody who has it 3 to 5 times a day, and she's never tired. So Queen said it sounds like you are both. Okay, so she might be a nympho and a sex addict. Versus me, I just have like nympho symptoms. Where I can do it. I don't gotta do it all day, every day. Like my shit gonna get tired. You know what I'm saying? My shit gonna get tired. I don't gotta do it all day, every day. I feel like you can be in a relationship with a nympho. Could you be in a relationship with a nympho, Queen? I feel like you can, as long as both of y'all sex drive are equally paired.
Yeah.
Does that sound a little more professional?
Yeah.
How about you, producer? You're a man.
I agree with Chelsea. I think a nympho is, because I was just sitting here thinking about the word. You know how they put these compound words. Mm-hmm. So it's really called a nymphomaniac. Anytime mania is in it, is like excessive.
Okay.
So a nympho probably is somebody that just think about it 24/7, need it 24. It's almost like water to them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
then I might
with that being said, I don't think I could be with a person like that.
Okay.
Whereas though it's like water, because I ain't got time to be laying in the bed all day or on the couch all day humping on you. Well, I ain't got time to be humping all day. I got shit to do. I got business to run. So, I don't know. A part of me wants to say yes, because it's like I feel like I would possibly be able to meet that person. But when you think about mania is serious. Like, yeah, man.
And I think that is different from a man, because y'all know how they always make it seem like us ladies don't be kicking it out. And you have a man saying like, no, like don't nobody have time for that all day, every day. It's other shit to do than to spread your legs open. Okay, that was very education. Not all men just want to plug you.
Yeah, not all men.
Majority though. Okay, so Queen said that she can have sex every day. I mean, it won't be no regular periods of time. What the fuck? So Queen, you're saying that you can do it every day, but not all day, every day. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, how can we really like break it down? So what is a sex addict to you then?
I think nympho and sex addict would be the same, but no, I think it would be the same. It's just a different term though. Because addiction is like, you got to feed it. You get what I'm saying? So, like, for example, what's the movie that was called Addicted? Addicted.
But she was sleeping with everybody. She had addiction. I don't think that a nympho would do that.
Well, addiction could be broken.
Okay.
But when you talking about like a mania, like nymphomaniac, I don't know if that could be broken.
It's a control.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if you can. That's a person where as though you know how you scoot past somebody in the movie theater and you brush them the wrong way, they ready to go.
For real. For real, it's bad with me. It's so bad.
For real.
Yeah.
So what do you do though? Like, don't get me wrong. Once upon a time, like when I was in a relationship, it was this one show that I did. I think Queen was present during this show. It's one show that would never be posted. It was kind of, if you ain't watching while I was live, you won't ever see it again. Whereas though it's like, I used to have a rule in a relationship where we had to have sex every night before we went to bed.
Okay.
No matter what was going on, no matter if you just got out from work, no matter like we had that was the rule of my relationship. We had to have sex every night before we went to sleep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that was because I like to have sex.
Mm-hmm.
But then there comes a time in your life when you realize that you can't move like you used to. You understand?
Can't hold your legs up.
Can't hold them up.
Do 'em up
I'm
like
tired. I need breaks. Gotta drink some water. So I'm just saying, like, but I wouldn't ever say that I was a nympho.
Okay.
I wouldn't ever say that I had a sex addiction either, because I can take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like nymphos, true nymphos and sex addicts can take it or leave it. I feel like that they have to constantly have it. So that's why I say I feel like I would be considered nympho symptomatic.
Okay.
I'm making up shit all the time.
It makes sense though. I get it. I get where you're coming from.
You get what I'm saying? So where it's like, okay, I have those peaks where I can, and then I have those peaks where I don't have to. Where once a week may be fine with me.
Okay.
No time a week would be fine with me. It's not a big deal. It's not like I can't sit with my dude and watch TV without thinking about jumping his on. Now, once upon a time, I couldn't sit with him and watch TV without thinking about sucking a penis, but that's a whole different type of thing.
But I would go like 7, 8 months, 9 months, maybe almost a year with no sex.
Okay.
But during that time, I be thinking about like, yo, I want to fuck, but I need to control myself.
Okay.
But then when I do start having sex, I start to tap into my sexual side. I can't stop.
Okay.
I cannot stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Rock the
I can't
baby.
stop.
That's
I can't
addiction.
stop.
So you sound like that's an addiction.
Yeah.
He's saying that that's an addiction.
Yeah.
It's like a crack addict, like, you know, like why they get that little run without no crack, they good.
Okay.
And then as soon as they take that one night,
It's
and
like,
then they strung out again.
It's like,
oh,
Yeah, it's like
here
addiction.
again.
Really?
It's bad.
So
that's why I need a husband.
So when you're in a relationship, when you've experienced being in relationships that you like, I got a high sex drive, like, how is that? Is that conducive? Like, because for me, I feel like in my relationships, I don't know about y'all. Give us the heart and a thumbs up. Let us know you here and share it, please. Share the show. Like for me, like I know, like if my partner steps out on me, it's just because you being greedy. Because sex is not going to be an issue. You might step out because the bitch don't like to cook and do all that other stuff, but you're not going to step out because sex is the problem.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's usually
that's
what happens.
minor.
Yeah. So with you being in a relationship, so how is it being in a freaking relationship with you then? Like what the fuck? Like, can he ever go down? Like, do you need like a toy? Like what?
I don't need no toy.
So how are you in a relationship?
I know my body.
So do the dudes ever be like, yo, Chelsea, red flag, white flag, come on, chill?
No. Niggas don't get pussy. So when they get it consistently, they not turning that down because they don't know the next time that they're going to get pussy. I don't like when men be like, I don't have a problem getting pussy. Yes, you do. It's facts. I have receipts.
Tell us how is it
Niggas don't get no pussy. Niggas ain't get no pussy.
I feel like that people who
macho
thirst for it, they don't get it. Like, I feel like you can tell who out here getting the ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you ain't never going to see them.
Yeah.
They too busy getting pussy. Never gonna see them. They too busy. No.
Why you shaking your head laughing, producer? What's going on in your brain?
None, I mean.
He said nothing.
I think pussy is pretty reachable in this day and time.
It is. And niggas still don't get it.
I feel like if they not getting it, they choosing not to get it.
Because they're what? Come on, say it with me. Gay. That's why. They're gay. Gay.
She gets on my nerves.
I don't care. Y'all know how I feel about that shit.
For real?
Gay.
So, I mean, they do say that people who had jobs sling the best ding-a-ling. Bums. Is that what they call them? Bums.
Yeah.
Bums.
Niggas ain't got shit. They got that. They got that problem.
I mean, that's their rent money.
They got that problem.
That's their rent payment.
Yeah.
They a hobo. You gotta keep a house over your head.
How about you guys? What you think? Can you be in a relationship with a nympho? Can you trust a nympho? Can you trust a sex addict? Like, you know, listening to what we talked about, do you have the nympho symptoms like me? Are you nympho symptomatic, or do you just straight have a pure sex addiction?
Do you have fantasies about people? Do you have fantasies about people?
Do you have fantasies?
That y'all should be having fantasies about.
Like who? Like celebrities or something?
It don't even gotta be celebrities. It can be anybody.
No, I don't really have sex fantasies. I don't really have those sex fantasies. I've always had a penis in reach. That sounds a little.
So you've had sex with one person and never been thinking about somebody else at the same time.
Oh, that's a whole different scenario.
Oh, okay, yeah, exactly.
That was not your question.
Fantasy.
You see how she tried to trick me up?
Fantasy.
That was not your question.
Think about somebody
the question
else.
is, can you have sex with one person and be thinking about somebody else? Yes, I've done it 1,000 times.
Okay.
But it's not. I think it's done like in the mental thing to kind of be like, get through this. I don't know. It's not because the partner is trash.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not because the partner is trash, but then there has been moments where the partner was trash. It's like,
Let me think about
nigga. Let me think about JoJo real fast. Have y'all done that? Y'all ever had sex with somebody and be thinking about somebody else? And don't sit here and say you didn't. Don't sit here and say you didn't, because we all did. How about you as a man? Have you ever done that?
I can't.
Why? Oh, okay.
So look, it's not that I'm perfect. No, sex is mental for me.
Okay.
So if I start thinking about,
no,
I'm not being deep, but real talk. If I start thinking about the other person, I would have to be with that person. Like, I can't put their face on you because I physically see that it's not that person, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I ain't ready to close my eyes. I'm visual, too. I ain't having no sex with my eyes closed. I want to see everything. So how can I visualize another woman and I'm looking right in your face?
You make love to women because that's what it sounds like.
I've never made like love, like, you know what I mean? Like,
that was a post in the group. That was a post in the group.
Yeah, so
you consider making love.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would have to say no, and I'm gonna say this too. Sex wasn't always mental for me either. It wasn't like always that way. It was like once I started getting like close to 30, like it was like I was like, damn, I need more out of this. But my early 20s, it was just physical. It was just
You know
what I mean, yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I don't think that it actually necessarily goes like that. For me, it did. It's not like I would be humping and then I would picture your face. Mm-hmm. I don't think it works like that. I know it's like that.
So how do it work? How do you?
So for me, it would be like I would just think about that person. Even if me and that person could have been walking down the street and in the middle of us, say me and whoever had a sex or something like that, and I would be thinking about that. It didn't necessarily have to be a sexual thought with that person.
I think that's deep. I think if you could think about walking down the street with somebody and that'll make you come, you should go be with that person.
Immediately.
Like, that's how I feel.
I feel like I'm being judged here.
No, I'm saying if
that's a connection.
Yeah, that's...
Really?
Yeah, that's...
Hell no. Well, I must have about 1 million connections then.
You done walked down the street with a lot of people, huh?
No, for real, y'all, don't judge me. We don't judge here. No, it's not even necessarily that. Like I don't have to have a sexual thought to be turned.
So do you think like, ooh, look how them legs walk? Like, what do you?
No, I'm a swag person. Swag can turn me on. Let a nigga walk in here and he got some type of like
swag.
I be like,
see, and I don't care for swag. I like the guy that just look regular. Usually they're the ones with the fat bank account.
Yeah, but still, like even guys with like they just be chilling. Like guys that just be like, guys that are the complete opposite of me. So which are not loud, not boastful, just you know they chilling. Like
so you like somebody that walk, the way they talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's this one guy. We're friends, but he is like very very quiet.
Okay.
Very very subtle and just leave him alone. Mm-hmm. And the first time I saw him, I was completely like,
you saw it coming.
Like I was like,
she just got turned on for somebody walking down the street.
But it was
in an outfit.
But it's an aura. You get what I'm saying? Like you get an aura.
It's like yeah.
But to be like
to
somebody going to town on you like, oh, we was walking in the park. Oh, like that's a different type of horniness there, man.
I'm crying about it. I like the way he fucked me. It's like one of those things. Like, yeah, you fucked me, but I like the way you fuck me. I like the way you talking to me.
Okay.
I like the way you handling me. You choking me. You feel me? I'm blacking out.
Okay.
You flipping me over. I'm like, yo, this is really turning me on because he like, I don't give two fucks about this bitch or her health insurance. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm fucking this shit out of her. That's how I feel. That stuff turns me on.
Listener turns me on. So Queen said, yeah, laid back guys. Yeah. Like I feel like the laid back guys to me are the ones that
get the most pussy.
They get the most pussy. They are more open. Like money's not really a big issue for them. Like I don't know, it's just something different about.
Like when Rick Ross was getting a massage on his verses the other night, that turned me on. That turned me on because he's so bossy. Stuff like that turns me on.
So you like a bossy man? Like to be like, yo, Chelsea, go ahead and fix me something to fucking eat.
Okay, daddy. I'll be like, ooh, that shit turns me on. Tell me what to do. I can just imagine him getting his fucking massage, and I'm just like.
But you also like big guys. So do you think it was the fact that Rick Ross was getting a massage? God know how she feel about big guys.
It was that because tattoos was covering his body, but the fact that he was rapping, he was like, my neck hurt, and the girl came out the side, and he just started getting a massage in the middle of verses.
Okay,
that's bossy to me. He just sitting there and rapping to the bitch.
Oh. So you'll be full blown. So does it depend on your partner if you could be a nympho or not? Full blown nympho. Going to town, choking the chicken on a regular basis. Something is wrong with this nut. Well, okay, so we've established that. Some said they could be in a relationship with an nympho, some said they didn't. You said you couldn't be in a relationship with an nympho?
I wouldn't trust them.
Well, and you wouldn't trust them because we got to wrap it up.
It's just too much sex all the time for you.
Could you be in a relationship with an nympho?
No, not if, like I was saying, if they need sex like water. No, I ain't got time.
Okay, and I could be in a relationship with someone who's nympho symptomatic.
Yeah, symptoms, yeah.
Like myself.
You said, but that ain't what you said, though. You said a nympho. Don't try to switch the question when it comes to you. You said nympho.
You don't see how I twisted that real quick? Like Sally got some Raphael. Just switch it over there. Okay, so the other things, there was different things that I seen that was going on in the group, you guys, and I love all the topics, and y'all are just nuts. So the other thing that was in the group was why don't men find out the relationships that why don't the relationships be unhappy until the men say something or something like that? Did you see that? Let me follow it. Let me see, because let me go find it. Give me a heart, you guys, and a thumbs up, and stay with me. Coming back to you. So I was saying, it was a guy, and he posted it. Okay. And he was saying that you usually don't find out that your relationship is unhappy until the woman is gone. Like, men say that the relationship is unhappy, women don't care about that. But if she's unhappy, she gonna leave, and she gonna tell you she unhappy, and she gonna leave. But when a man comes to you and say, I'm unhappy, it's like, oh well, you unhappy, that's your problem.
Fix it.
To his partner? Yeah. If you're in a relationship, he's shaking his head. You agree with that?
Hell yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's like women, man, my mom always taught me that. She used to say, son, a woman will get over you while she lay next to you. She ain't gonna leave you just to get over you. So, and I feel like with that being the case, I don't know. I just feel like women don't voice that, but that voice about the trash that you don't take out, that voice about the bill you ain't pay. But when it comes to happiness, it's like they tell their girlfriends all day, but the man who laying next to them don't know. And then if we say, "Babe, what's wrong?" Nothing. What's wrong? Nothing. Okay. Like something got to be wrong. Right. It's almost like asking a woman what you want for dinner. Okay. You know what I mean? When it comes to are you happy or not, you know?
And what is that supposed to mean?
Because y'all never know what y'all want for dinner. Y'all just be like, it don't matter.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't never know what I want to eat.
Yeah, women don't never know what they want for dinner.
You better always
you want to eat. That's what I'm gonna ask. What do you want to eat?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This coming to America. It's feeling like coming to America.
Yeah, Chelsea on her coming to America. Bark like a dog.
What do you want to eat? No, I ain't doing no dumb shit like that.
But you just said it turned you on, so I'm confused.
It's different levels of type of control. it's unhealthy being somebody having you on control, and then it's healthy. It's healthy and unhealthy ways to being, having control over somebody.
Oh, okay. So look, tell us about that. What are the healthy ways of being toxic? What are the healthy ways of being toxic?
That's not toxic. Somebody being controlled. I was about to say.
What are the healthy ways of being controlled? Because I don't want to fucking be controlled because I'm not no dog. So please tell me. How about you guys, ladies and fellas? Do y'all like to be controlled?
And don't do no bluffing in here, because I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to add you and I'm going to talk about you. Don't do no bluffing. Because some of y'all got boyfriends, husbands, baby fathers, baby mothers, who y'all don't play with because they got y'all in control.
Do they have you in control, or are you being abused?
Both. Probably both. But don't talk about it here. Call 1-800-DOMESTIC-HELP-ME.
Yeah, I was
don't talk about that here.
Yeah. I just want to
say a full-blown testimonies in your DM later on about that.
Well, we all here for therapeutic, you feel me? Get it all out.
I think all women want to be controlled, low-key.
What?
Yeah.
So y'all just explain to me, look, they teaching me. Explain to me this control stuff. Let me see if I like it. Do y'all like to be controlled?
A scenario.
Oh,
quick scenario.
Listen up to the scenario.
Me and my boyfriend, Friday, we get up in the morning, something happens to the point that we beefing. Okay. We fussing. Fuck it. All right, cool. I go to work, you go to work. Mm-hmm. You come home, I come home. Okay. We ain't speaking. You done got yourself something to eat. You ain't get nothing from me. My homegirls call me, Chelsea, come on out. Cool, I'm on my way outside.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Now, normally I come home, let's just say the bars close at 2 o'clock. Normally I'm home by 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest if I went and got me something to eat.
Okay.
This particular night, I want to play around with my man. So I'm not coming in until 3:15. Now, I'm going to act tough around my homegirls like, yeah, okay, yeah, we out. But in the back of my mind,
okay,
I know this man is either A, standing outside the door, B, standing directly on the other side of the door waiting for me to walk through the door so he can, I ain't going to say knock my head off because I don't want to talk about physical abuse, but I know he ready to get in my ass. Because I tried it.
Okay.
That's
toxic to me because you did something, but
I'm
you
gonna play with you.
That is not okay.
It's not.
That is so not okay.
I got things to learn. I won't even.
That is not okay to purposely agitate somebody that you're in a relationship. That is 101 dysfunction.
I gotta stop that thing.
My God, Chelsea.
I'm a sabotager. I'm a huge sabotager. Remember his face, because then you won't date me. I'm a huge sabotager. I'm a nympho and a sabotager.
Aries woman, she said that's a dangerous game. So that I don't think that was a good example for being controlling.
It is, because I'm like, oh yeah, like normally I'm going to play with him. Tonight I'm going to play with him. Normally I'm going to be in the house. That's the control. That's when the control kicks in.
Okay.
Normally I come home at 3 o'clock, but tonight I'm coming home at 3:15.
So control is like if you guys have a curfew, you follow it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's
a respectful curfew.
Yeah, I think it's levels to control though.
You don't believe in curfews?
I know y'all heard y'all probably said this with your homegirls. They be like, man, I'm a strong woman, so I need a strong man. Okay. All that's saying is, I'm strong, so I need the right man to control who I am.
You say that shit! Thank you. You know who you are. Women are out here. Women can be weak individuals, right?
Yeah.
So they get a strong man, and then it's like, oh, I can't leave because he's made you even more weaker. But you're not about to do certain stuff to me, and I let that shit slide.
Okay.
It ain't gonna happen. You might can try that with run over Rachel, but you can't do that with cocky Chelsea. Ooh, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So play with who y'all want.
It's not gonna work. Queen says she ain't got no curfew. She is grown. Okay, amen. Praise be to the Lord.
You can be grown, but you gotta be respectful.
Right.
Yeah, you can, but I feel like, I was glad on that one though. I do get it. It's like, okay, don't let the sun beat you home. But I also feel like, oh no, I'm famous for the whole, you gotta know your partner. There's a difference between somebody that's out here in the street all willy-nilly and you don't know where he at. And he's not where he's saying he is, versus somebody where, you know, if he's out, he been with you all week or all month, and he out with his friends, and that's really what they're doing. And if it runs over, it runs over. Like, you know what's too late. I feel like you know what's too late. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, hold on, feel me out. Not only that, everybody's relationship is different. Like, one of my friends, her and her dude, when they go out, and they go out separately, like, her curfew, his curfew, if just we put the curfew on, it's like 4 or 5. That's not a problem. So I guess it all depends on the relationship. We all have different things. They come in the house 4 or 5 in the morning. And it's not a breach of communication. It's not like she gonna wake up and call him and he not gonna answer. It's not like he gonna call her and she not gonna answer. I just think that it all depends on your partner. Think about it. Especially in Baltimore to DC. Stuff back when the world was open. Clubs in DC didn't close till 3. Okay. Didn't close till 4. I used to live in DC. Like, party nothing but in DC. And you gotta take that long ass ride back home. I like to go out. I'm famous. My friends will tell you, I don't never like to go in the house after I go out. I don't. So it's just like, that would be so wrong to be accused or put on a curfew when this is what I do to enjoy myself, to have fun.
So would you take it if your partner didn't come home until the next morning?
But I'm not gonna come home until the next morning if it's 3, 4 in the morning that we're out.
And that's communicated between y'all two.
Yeah, I feel like that would be something that has to be communicated. Like, if I party in DC, everybody know DC clubs. Then don't let me come here and go to after hours. After hours don't close till 5. Like, let's not sit here and make it seem like that in some places back when the world was open that choices didn't close till 5. I used to live in choices. Y'all don't act like y'all don't judge me. Choices down close till 5. I might not leave out of the house till 12, 1 o'clock.
Oh, you one of those? See,
yeah. So it's like what's
home by 2:30.
Oh, okay.
On a good night.
Okay.
But if I got somebody waiting for me,
okay,
I'm gonna I'm not gonna play with them. They not. What you mean you ain't come home?
Yeah, I do think trust is important in that. However, I think every relationship should have some type of boundaries, though.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I don't need to be in a relationship if I'm gonna be sleeping in this bed alone. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So for me personally, I'm just saying, even if I'm out, even if I have a woman that's that understanding, I ain't pushing that. Like, that's.
Well, don't
I think
abuse
that's.
it. That is what I was thinking. I feel like you gotta know your partner. I don't care what it comes down to, how anybody want to be. You have to know your partner.
You did a show about not ever knowing someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
making so making that statement of knowing your partner.
I that too.
So you can't believe both.
I can't. Let me tell you why. Thanks for challenging my thought. So when I say that is, you have women where it's like in relationships with men and women where the husbands, the wives, the girlfriends, is fucking molesting their kids.
Yeah.
You're not gonna think that the person you having a child with will be abusing your children or will be molesting your children.
Okay.
So to me, yeah, in some scenarios, like you really don't. I don't think you ever truly know a person. But being with somebody and y'all can have an understanding when it comes to certain things and communicating that, yeah, you can communicate certain things. If you want somebody to come in the house that y'all say the curfew at 2 o'clock, that's something that has to be communicated with. If your fucking partner is always fucking around, then you know not to take him to no sex club. You get what I'm saying? Like so it's just like you have to know your partner. If you're constantly dealing with somebody with a chick, for me, for example, when I was in that relationship with that fool, all he did was fuck around. What she say, Jody? All you did was think about your son. Like that's all he ever did. So when he was outside, it was just like, oh, I know he fucking around. Even if he ain't fucking around, he fucking around because he fucking around all the time.
Oh no.
You get what I'm saying? So you gotta know your partner. So him and being in a relationship with him, I'm not about to fucking think, be like, so you know we could come in at 3 in the morning and no, nigga, because you probably laid up with a bitch somewhere. So that's why I say you have to know the person you are with. But if you meet somebody and you can trust them or whatever it is that your previous relationship may have or may didn't or may not have had, I feel like that can change. Because if that's the case, then I would be treating everyone I was with like they was him. Yeah. So that's not fair. So you gotta know your partner. It's just like being at work, right? But you can say, everybody always make complaints about me, that's fine. But just like you even have a friend or a homegirl or family relative, they say, Chelsea said that she was gonna come over here and beat me in the motherfucking head and blow this house up. Somebody would say, that don't even sound like Chelsea. Chelsea ain't saying. You get what I'm saying? You gotta go into knowing. Sometimes you have to know it's like, oh, well, no, what Chelsea said was she was going to come in here and she was going to, fuck everybody in the building. Oh, no, that's not like the shit Chelsea was saying. Yeah. That's shit, but I'm going to ask Chelsea. Yeah. So, yeah, I do. I stand on that. You do have to know the person that you're with. And then sometimes some people don't know the people that they're with. So it goes both ways. And I'm standing on my goddamn opinion. Okay, girl. Thank you. Sorry, guys. And we're back because that was a brief commercial. But seriously though, you do like you have to know your partner when it comes to certain things. That's just like if somebody was to call you up and say, "Girl, I seen Roger down the street with Renee around that on Garrison." You're gonna be like, "Yo, he's never over Garrison." You can you should be
a prostitute.
Yeah, like certain shit you can be like, "Nah, he just not gonna do that." Or she just not gonna do this. She might do this, but that she ain't gonna do that.
But in our line of work, I feel like people need to understand too, because there's gonna be times where, I'm not coming home. I'm already on a flight.
You see, but you just said you would be on the. I had to have a curfew.
I mean, when right now, you feel me? But it's gonna be a time where, no, I'm already on the jet.
Okay.
On my way somewhere. Sorry, I won't be home.
So are you saying that the only people who would every time you come in the house should be considered as people who are entrepreneurs?
I mean, well, you have to consider stuff
or
like
rappers
that.
or actresses or actors.
Majority of the time, if you regular schmegular, nigga, you need to be coming home at a regular schmegular time. You're not going to do nothing else.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Let's go to some of the comments. All right. So Ari says she don't know about a curfew, but it's respect. Plus, it's too much happening. She said like somebody's grandmother out here. It's too much happening going on to be outside all day. So Queen said it's one thing if they don't pass messages while out or call. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's something completely different. If you don't hear from this person and they're out all day long, I feel like that is a problem. She says she also needs a strong man, but his ass won't be controlling her. Okay, explain that, because I don't think us black women like that control word. I know the hell I don't. That's just like you telling me what to do, what to drink, how to think, when to eat.
Yeah, because that means you're going to have some type of discipline. Black women don't take discipline well.
Exactly. Oh, you preaching.
Oh,
I love y'all.
You preaching.
Black women don't like discipline because I don't like it.
So why you don't think black women like discipline?
They don't like that, being told what to do, to act accordingly.
Okay, explain.
You can't have a strong man and not have control of that. So, baby, ain't gonna work.
You can't.
You have a strong man. When you want a strong man, control is gonna come with that because he's not gonna let you play with.
Okay, and when you have a strong woman, control is gonna come with that as well.
Right, that's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But it gotta be. You can't try to control him, and then when he say, "Well, all right, well, I'm gonna need for you to, yeah, I'm gonna need for you to," you're like, what the fuck? I ain't doing that. You're like, oh, the fuck up, bitch. You told me to do something, and I got in compliance.
It definitely has to be. I think it has to be equal.
Yeah,
it has to be equal. I don't like being told what to do, and I think maybe because every job that I've ever had, I was the authoritative figure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, and plus, I have a type A personality.
Okay,
and I'm aggressive by nature anyway. So for me, I don't think that it would be the fact of you telling me what to do, but at the same time, if we take the relationship part out of it, I do. I'm grown. I take care of my kids. I take care of myself. This, that, and the third is like, you telling me what to do is what? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I need that for real, y'all. I need some examples.
Just relax.
I need some examples. I don't like being told what to do. And my thing is not what you say, it's how you say it. So for me, yeah, if you're saying something to me in a disrespectful manner, that's a fucking problem for me. And I don't give a fuck how controlling anybody is or what control it is.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So I got to know. Break it down to me. I got to know. Because you got to watch how you talk to me. Because I don't be like, what? Excuse me? Who you talking to? Yeah, because then I have to know how much of a disrespectfulness
I
got to give back to you. you.
There you go. Watch his tone.
Yeah, hey, I feel like we always gotta watch our tones when we talk.
I'm famous for crawling on the floors in public places. So if I'm out with my man and he be like, what? Chelsea, get off the floor. I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up. We're still on this floor. But if a nigga be like, yo, get the fuck up. Alright.
Well,
you gotta watch his tone.
Chelsea, you fucking that's
always on the floor.
That sounds like a painful moment. You know control my fucking Chelsea, why the fuck you didn't wash these dishes in here today?
Cause, babe, please, babe.
Well, see, she different. she different. You're not coming here.
I'm toxic
I ain't wash no dishes.
fuck.
Cause I'm asking, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, why you ain't wash the fucking dishes?
I might let something out of my bra.
Well, you don't know why the dishes didn't get washed. I'm sorry. That's what Papa said. Papa said, consideration. Be considerate of my feelings, and I'll do the same. Yeah, like you gotta know how to talk to me. Because if you talking to me crazy, I'm letting you know, and I'm gonna shut you out.
But it's not all the time.
Chelsea,
you knew you should have had them dishes.
I don't know, Queen, because I said the same thing. She said, but why is she on the floor?
Something like Beyonce.
She turned to Beyonce real fast, like without a problem. She's terrible. But I don't know. I definitely think to me it's your tone. Okay. To me, what did he say? Watch your tone and keep your hands on your head. No, that one plays. Again, it's your tone. Watch your tone and keep your hands on your head. So for me, it's your tone. Watch your tone, because I'm gonna watch my tone when I speak to you. Okay. I'm not gonna disrespect you and belittle you and make you feel less than a man, and I don't feel like you should talk to me and make me feel less than a woman. Mm-hmm. It's a respect thing. Mm-hmm. Respect is earned; it's not given.
Who wrote that? Shakespeare.
So can I ask y'all a question on behalf of the fellas?
Sure.
Is it wrong for a man to check his woman?
What do you mean check?
Check, like I said, check.
But I need an example of check.
Everybody know what check is.
Oh my God. See that?
Is it wrong for a man to check his woman?
Hell no.
No.
See, I think this is the problem. Number one, society has told a woman this strong word that women put in front of the word woman, I think is weird. Okay. Because I think a stronger person has the ability to be vulnerable. Okay. It's easy to be hard up. Mm-hmm. You know, that shit don't take nothing. Mm-hmm. But I think a strong woman don't have an issue with being vulnerable with a person or a man, right? Okay. But the other issue is, and I can't put it all on the women, is men aren't men. Okay. So when women come across men who are, like Chelsea say, authoritative or whatever, y'all take it as, he think he my father. But really, he just speaking as a man. That's how a man's supposed to talk. That's how a man's supposed to carry himself. That's the demeanor that your grandfather had, and he was considered one of the strongest men in the neighborhood. But because these niggas wear man buns and all this shit, like see-through clothing, and you know what I'm saying, and they, all this stuff, like the man has been, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, so it's like when a woman meet a man, like for instance, me, I ain't gonna lie, I get that a lot. You too aggressive. I'm like, how am I aggressive? I'm just a man. Like, should I be like?
Sarcastic. Just man.
But sarcastic is cool, but I don't feel like I'm too aggressive. I feel like when I'm with a woman, I treat her like a woman, like, and she gonna feel like she the only fucking woman that's on this earth. But at the same time, you ain't about to play with me. You're not about to play with me. So when you do some stuff, and I'm like, come here, let me talk to you for a minute. You know, I'll never put on a scene, or you get what I'm saying? That ain't.
It's not how you do it. It's about doing it. So I do feel like that a man can check you. He can, check me. But be
it's no but.
Check me, but be open to when I got to check you. I'm just saying.
Y'all love the rebuttal. I just got to have a rebuttal about everything.
Yes, because there comes a times where as though you may do something he's not going to like, that he feel like he needs. We're going to call them checkable offenses. You might make a checkable offense. She might make a checkable offense. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I got a whole example. Let me give you an example. This is not even a checkable offense, because I was inside of a Kmart before they were shutting them all down. Mm-hmm. And I was in there with this guy. And the cashier lady, she was dead fucking wrong with my order. And me, I'm sorry. Some people say I can be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain things like my food and shit, like I can just be a straight bitch. But it's like I like things a certain type of way. Okay. So I'm sitting there and I'm going back and forth man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, this is the order, this is whatever. Because she got the manager becoming the man. I'm like, this is wrong. I'm like, oh no, we're going to fix this. He stood there and said nothing. He wasn't saying nothing. And so maybe I might have been a little wrong, y'all. Y'all tell me. Should he have stepped in doing that? Or was that a situation where you be like, I'm going to let my lady deal with that?
Was the manager getting disrespectful? Was anybody getting disrespectful?
At this point, I don't even know. Because
I mean, that
my order was wrong because I was trying to return something. And it was clearly wrong. You know what I'm saying? And the lady was saying, well, you know, this, and the third. So she got the manager. And he was like, well, you know, man, I don't really care because this is it. And sir, who are you talking to?
Well, you had it under control.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was a point against him.
Let that be his excuse.
You know, then not only that, here's another time. Let me tell y'all another time.
Ain't no nigga saying nothing to my woman.
Because I think that was a bad example. It was a blizzard. Right? I call it a blizzard, which is a lot of snow. Back in what? 20... Y'all remember that snow we kept getting here back in 2016 and 15? 2016. We kept getting that bad snow, right?
Okay, yeah.
And where I used to live at, we shoveled out. Okay, yeah, you want to shovel us out, whatever the case may be. The snow was a little bit melted, but I don't care. If you out here and you shoveling my car out, you don't take my parking spot. Okay? So listen, y'all. So I park my car. We pull up. I'm like, oh, all my fucking parking spots are gone. Like, why is this car in mine? It was a U-Haul because somebody was moving. It was a mini little U-Haul. It was at night. And I was like, yo, who the fuck car is in my parking spot? So he's like, well, don't worry about it. I'm just going to park in another parking spot. No, the fuck you're not. We're going to park in a parking spot that was just shoveled out for the car. This is just me.
Problematic.
Because I feel like, why should we take somebody else's parking spot? Okay? I'm like, no, I get out the car. I go in the building beside my building. He like, where are you going? I said, I'm going to go see who car this is.
Problematic. Angry and upset. Where was your chairs? Where were your chairs?
First of all, I'm not doing all that.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't want the parking spot.
You didn't shovel. You know what you shovel. Secondly, in your lease agreement, wherever you're, because y'all know I know my house and shit. You're not supposed to put cones to save a parking spot if you don't have assigned parking. That's in anybody's lease. So you might want to go look at your lease and read the shit. So yeah, I'm just saying, if somebody has a cone or chair, you have the right to move that shit out the way and park there. You know, thank me later. Okay. So I got out the car and I went inside of the building beside my building and I knocked on I got to the second floor because I had to start at the bottom. You know, no. I got to the second floor. Knock on the door. Oh my gosh.
This is at night.
Yeah, knocked on the door. I was like, is this your car? You know, out here. And he was African and he was like, yes. I was like, oh, I need you to come move your car. Mind you, the nigga is still out there in the car. I'm a whole woman, okay? I'm a whole...
Oh, now you realize it.
Wait a minute. No, I'm not saying that. Y'all know me. It was a simple fact that why the fuck you ain't follow me? Because you're not going to convince me to sit here, right? So I said, can you move your car? You parked in the parking spot like we had just shoveled that shit all day. Oh, the African said, the blizzard is over. The blizzard is over. That's exactly what he said. Asked my nephew. My nephew was rolling. I said, I don't care if the blizzard is over. You parked in my parking spot. I need you to come and move your car. Like, that's rude. Needless to say, I got my fucking parking spot. And then I felt bad because the U-Haul ended up moving. And it was a whole bunch of parking spots open that he was blocking. But I couldn't not. You know, my pride wouldn't let me be like, never mind. No, you need to come move. So that's what I'm saying. In a situation like that, as a man, I felt like he should have followed me. I don't know. They looking at me like I'm wrong.
The problem was solved when he said, I'm just going to park somewhere else.
No, it was
you the one that wanted to go in there and be knocking on people's doors. And you know, shit is a little nuts out here.
Yeah, but my thing is, suppose that was your parking spot. So because somebody parked in my parking spot, I now take your parking spot that you shoveled. That shit is rude. It's rude. I mean, that like for my partner to defend me because I feel like can't nobody defend me how I can defend myself. Because you're not going to say what I want you to say. Like, I'm sorry. I used to be really, really bad. I used to be really, really bad, you guys. Like, I'm going to come for your juggling every time. So that's a lot of times where it's all...
You should be gay.
Why? Why should I be gay?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I know. Like I have to. I'm real mindful with my words. So it's like I can't. No, some shit I just ain't falling for. You gonna come and you gonna move this car?
You difficult?
You know? No, I'm not difficult.
You sure?
Can I be devil's advocate in that situation?
Anything for you, brother Malcolm.
So, first of all, there's two things that's wrong for me. I don't think you should have walked in there by yourself. However, don't realize you're a woman once you look and see yourself by yourself. You should have realized you was a woman before you went in there. Let me finish. Before you went in there, right, and did what you did, your mind should have been, I'm a woman right there. The second thing is, I wish somebody would knock on my door. Rather they with their man, rather they with their neighborhood. So suppose that would have happened. He behind you. I'm just giving you a scenario. You knocking on the door. Boom, boom. Move your car. This get out of hand. He speak up. He gets shot in his head. How you gonna live with that over a damn parking space?
Well, things happen.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I also believe we all we're trapped. You know what I'm saying? It shit happen. People pass.
So for me though, I as a man, like the thought of you knocking on that door, I wouldn't be able to just sit and watch it happen. But when we get in the house, we gonna have a problem because it's like, yo, you tripping about a parking space, and you said you in leasing, which means in the lease it don't say you own this spot. You can't put no cones here. You can't put no chairs here.
But
so
and I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that I've always done things the right way. But I'm just saying that in that moment, that's when I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to be with you because the whole time there was another nigga on the phone with me. Like, where's this nigga at? So, you know, it's more to this story. More to this.
So you was just disrespectful all the way around.
I'm not disrespectful, I'm honest. But so I feel like there's no such thing as disrespect when everybody knows about each other. So, in that situation, you know, well, y'all let them judge, they judging me. So in that situation, it was like, you want me to be with you, but I can't fucking be with you because no, it wasn't that I got there and realized I was a woman. It's the fact that me personally, if my nigga gonna knock on somebody's door, we gonna knock on somebody's door. If you come and you wanna bang him, you gotta fight us. I'm not sitting here.
I agree with
sitting
that.
Back. That's just not what I'm gonna do.
But a parking spot though.
And when we get in the house, if we wrong, if you wrong, then I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong. But in public, we gonna look like a united fucking front. And that's it. That's all. Yeah. I'm sorry. Say what you want. You're not gonna bang my nigga and think that you're gonna get away with it.
I agree with that. I'm guilty of taking up for my partner even when they're wrong. But when we get home,
yes, gang. I said when you with sugar, I understand you were by yourself.
But when
exactly.
But when we get home, we still got like. Can I give a quick scenario?
Sure.
Like I was dealing with this young lady. We go down Moby's. Everybody know how Moby's is. You know, Wednesday nights, everybody everywhere. Mm-hmm. She instigated a fight. She got whipped. So I had to fight females because she got whipped. However, when we got in the car, we still had a disagreement, even though I did something I don't believe in to hit these women. Yo, you were wrong. Like you had no reason. Listen, let me tell you what she did, first of all. You don't fuck, like, she stepped on the lady's shoes. The lady said, babe, you stepping on my feet. So she said, I don't give a fuck about no shoes. And poured drink on her shoes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, yo, you started a fight and you can't fight. Meanwhile, I'm out here and I got to deal with women. I got to hit a woman. Nah, that's not okay.
That's the situation. Like I said, you got to know your partner. You got to know your partner. So clearly you ain't know she couldn't fight. Yes, Justin said, Candace, you go harder than your man. Yeah, and that has always been like one of my things. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I have, like, yeah, it depends upon. Like, yeah.
For real?
Yes. Like, it's just, I don't know, but you got to remember, like, I also was a cop, too. So, so I had to go into me knocking on a building by myself. I did that shit for 9 years.
With a gun on your head.
But it don't matter. And then, so it's just like...
With a gun on your head.
No, but it's different because I was type of person where like I could fight coming out. You know what I'm saying? So to me, a gun or no gun, that shit didn't matter to me. It was just like I'm just gonna always be who I am.
Problematic.
I'm not problematic. I don't solve the problem, but I'm not problematic.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
I am not. First of all, we're not gonna make this an intervention about me today because y'all issues. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like certain things, like in certain situations, I feel like whether they're problematic or they're not, if you want a woman to submit to you and you want to be this man, you have to be a man worth following. I'm not about to follow no bitch. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna follow somebody who don't know how to lead. I'm not gonna do that. It's just like we should be able to move together. Like that. That's just how I feel.
So you don't want a man to lead?
I didn't say that. I would love a man that can lead, but I'm not gonna follow no fool.
Well, yeah, that's
I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
But
if you're worth
okay.
me following,
okay.
like if you have morals, you have principles,
mm-hmm.
you have some sense of spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You respect me, I respect you. You know, you're treating me like who wouldn't follow that?
Yeah.
Who would? But if you cheating, you lying, you ain't coming home, you calling me bitches, you disrespectful.
Yeah.
You don't take the trash out, you don't wash dishes, you don't do shit. I'm not motherfucker. Follow you for what? Follow you for what?
It's just certain stuff that I need to grow out of because I like when niggas talk to me like this.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get that. I don't get that. That's just me. Like I always hear men saying, even in the group, they be like, "Oh, today's woman does not know how to let a man be a man." First of all, you gotta be a fucking man.
You ain't gonna let me be shit. I'm gonna be who I am.
Where you live at? Let's get that started. Do you go to work? Do I gotta pick you up or do I gotta drop you off?
Right.
Stop playing with me.
Because that matters.
Stop playing with me.
That matters.
Stop playing with me. Like, get over yourself. Men don't be men. They be thinking just because they got a dick. I go buy one.
Yeah.
All different shades and colors. They glitter.
Like
everything.
I do feel like
yeah,
that.
You're not a man.
Just because they have a penis, that makes you a man.
And I don't that macho shit. Shut up. Ho.
But back to what you were saying, it is a borderline though, because you can have a man that's controlling and want to tell you what to wear, what to eat, being possessive.
That's unhealthy.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's a problem. You can't tell me what to wear.
Yeah,
you can't tell me what to wear. I could be mindful of what I wear. Like I like to dress a certain way when I'm out. Everybody know I love my chum chas. I ain't got no big old butt. I like my chum chas to show. But when I'm out with my daughter, I dress like a mom. That's what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I wouldn't be out with my daughter with some hoochie shorts on and a see-through shirt. Like, no, bitch, I'm your mother. I'm not your sister.
I like being on the floor.
You know what I'm saying? She likes being on the floor. What is up with you on this floor? Oh, when you gonna do that show? What's that show? When they addicted, their strange addictions. She's addicted to the floor. We're gonna just follow. We're gonna take the camera and follow her around of her just being on the floor.
On the floor.
What is up with you on the floor?
I like being on the floor. When I go out, I don't know. I like using everything. So it depends. If I'm doing a Janet Jackson song karaoke, then I might crawl on the floor.
So you like to crawl on the floor when you're performing, but not when you're just walking through Walmart.
Well, no. I might sit on the floor. I like floors. Ain't that weird?
Queen, you is right. She just is obsessed with these floors.
I like floors. I don't like shoes and I like floors.
So she said, so Nicole said you have to prove yourself worth following. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you, Nikki.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you be out here, like, for one, I'm glad I don't have no sons, but, because y'all know how I feel about a man that play video games. I don't like a man that play no video games. I don't like no man that play no video games.
I just bought somebody some headphones for a game system, and I'm ready to break them things in half.
So you could be with somebody that play video games?
Not all the time.
Really?
Not him. It was a housewarming gift. It's me and these housewarmings. I got him a pair of headphones because I don't like, yo, what the fuck? Watch out. Go. No. I don't like that. Now that he has them on, it's like, he just has them on. Like the other day I went over there, he comes to the door with them on his head, and I'm just like, yo, take them off.
Oh. So you think a man play video games?
Not all the time. Not for hours. People be on Call of Duty for hours.
That would be hard for me. Like, I don't know.
Are you getting off of work?
Do you like to play video games as a man?
I haven't, but in my adult life, I have played, bought a video game before, but I ain't had nothing else going on. So you want me running the streets, or you want me at home playing the game?
I prefer you be outside.
Nah. So a woman who wear makeup, is she a kid? Because kids play in makeup.
I don't know, because I'm a kid at heart. I am a big ass.
No, don't keep playing around with this. That's a real question.
I don't know.
I don't think a man should be. I don't think it's. Listen, if he taking care of home, he taking care of his kids, he paying those bills, he taking care of his woman. Why he not a man? Because he playing the video game.
I didn't say he's not a man. I said he could be my man.
Oh, your man. Oh, that can't be debated though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Feel like a kid trait.
Yeah, luckily, I've never had a man that played video games.
Yeah, I have though. I had one.
I've never had a man that played video games.
I probably was like 23, something like that, 24.
I think the first time that he did have a video game was like we had first moved out and we needed something to put on the TV to like play. Okay. To have something to do, but after like the first week, it was like. That was that. For real? Yeah, I like it. That's just how to play. I can't teach how to play. That's one of my conditions. Fuck somebody up in my relationships. I can't. I love video game shit.
Can you imagine somebody saying, "You play video games? I can't do this."
Yeah.
Dang, that's.
What's the game systems for?
That's shallow.
What's the game systems for?
I'll fuck you, but we ain't gonna. You can't be my man because you just won't play video games. Don't. We all have preferences.
But that's like super shallow, like.
What if he just hop on it every now and again?
But I've never for me, I've always dealt with older guys. Okay. They're not fucking playing on fucking video games.
That's not true.
So I'm talking about mine. They didn't play video games. Like they had like careers and shit that they was doing. Like they ain't had no time to do a fucking video game. So I mean that's I like fuck y'all. I like what I like.
Dang.
I like what I like.
I hope your man never get a video game.
I mean, hey, we might not be my man, but for so long because I don't like it.
What don't you like?
But you know how much shit you probably gonna do in a relationship that your man not gonna like.
Absolutely.
But
he probably
everything shouldn't be a deal.
Like I'm a realist. Like I've been saying it forever. Like,
but everything isn't a deal breaker though. You know what I'm saying?
But everything isn't a deal breaker. But we all have our own deal breakers. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't go somewhere with a bunch of kids. Oh, I can't do that.
I don't care.
Video games,
that's different than a video game, though.
5 kids are my limit, but I don't care. You can't like kids. I ain't have no more.
And if you don't want no woman that wear makeup, I'm not the woman for you. I'm okay with that because there's a fucking dude out here that's going to accept it. Just like there's a woman out here that ain't going to care. Some women prefer their men to play video games because that's the only way they fucking know they're going to be in the house. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. The last time I played a video game, I had to be like 10. I don't fucking like it. I didn't even like recess at school. Like,
so you want him to be in your face and just get on your nerves off?
No, he don't gotta be in my face to get on my nerves, but you can do something. You can go outside, you can watch TV, but watch a movie, I don't know. Justin, like, thank you, girl. She said, yeah, me either. She said me even never dated a dude hooked on a video game. I haven't. I'm just saying, I haven't. Girl. I haven't. I think, like I said, you are what you attract, and I've never attracted anybody that I like them. Shit then, fucking video games. But you don't mind. You don't mind. Why are y'all laughing at me? And my preferences, I don't know. That's just me. Some people can't be with people who like me. I can't be with somebody either who has messed up teeth. I'm a teeth person. Teeth is very big.
How messed up?
I don't like crooked teeth. I don't like gaps.
I have one.
No, you don't. No,
I can spit water on any type of fluid.
Everybody can bleed. You don't have a fucking gap. You don't have a gap. Don't see. She's sitting here lying. But some people like crooked teeth. Some people like dirty niggas. Some people like niggas that don't, get their nails clipped in. Everybody like what they like. I just like a grown ass man. And I'm not saying that you're not grown if you play video games.
Yes, she is, y'all.
I'm just saying that I'm
grown ass nigga got crooked teeth?
Not
You picky.
Are we all? No. So, okay, hold on. Y'all not like before we get out of here. only prefer to date dark-skinned women. So I'm getting crucified because I don't want my man to play video games that have a gap in his teeth?
No, you're not. Wait, you're not being crucified. I'm just saying that.
God damn!
I'm just saying that to me, a video game is extreme. It's like if y'all not living together, right? So this scenario, everything going good, you know, he doing everything he's supposed to do as a man. He move in, the controller fall out the bag. You like,
oh hell no! I'm sorry.
Man.
Yo, I'm sitting here thinking, like I'm gonna feel like you lied to me.
hey yo.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna feel like you lied to me. It's no different from the woman that.
So you ask guys that, do you play video games?
Absolutely. That's one of my questions. Yes, that's what you play video games. It's not like what do you like to do? Are you like do you play video games? Hell no. That was like fuck no. I'm going in and I ain't got no time to play no fucking video games. Okay. And then there's somebody who's like, okay, I've had a guy. He played video games, but all we did was have sex. Like. I ain't see no future with you because you play fucking video games. Yeah. Like, I feel no, for real.
Somewhere in the world, there's a millionaire who's playing a video game right now.
But guess what?
Actually,
when I get there, I'll let you know. And I won't be playing no fucking video game. So therefore, so for real, you're not going to tell me that every man in the world plays video games. Every man in
the world has.
But you're not going to tell me that every man in the world plays video games.
Is addicted to playing them.
Plays them.
Oh wow.
Well, I can't sit still. Like I said, when I was a little younger, I did. When I was a little younger, I used to like the Xbox joint. But right now, I don't
like that anime crap.
I don't have time.
Well, look, Shanice said, I'm not with the video games either because Jackie said, I agree with you on the video games. Like, yeah, like I have met some people, I know someone person that he's fucking 46 and he's never played a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my thing.
I think bro lying, whoever he is. He lying.
I feel like that's the world.
Everybody played Nintendo, Duck Hunt,
we live in.
Atari. Come on.
Tell you something about them and then we'll automatically say that they're lying.
No. I'm just saying that's.
We like to tell other people about their lives.
I don't know. That I don't.
Putting you on a blind date with a video gamer, but you ain't even gonna know who he is.
And I'm gonna
guess the video game.
And I'll be a lesbian next day. I don't know.
And all three of them will play
and they won't be with me that long.
You ain't gonna know.
You
ain't gonna know.
I think it all goes back to knowing yourself and what you want.
I was joking. I agree with you. I mean, I feel like we are entitled to our preferences. I just think mine is just a little different. I ain't worried about no video game you play. Yeah. I want to know if you got goals, morals, you know what I'm saying, achievements. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm interested in. I don't really care about like makeup and.
But I need to know about your hobby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But it's a hobby, like something you just.
Then you better be the fucking CEO executive of making Nintendo games and have to play them to see how they're gonna work in order before the store sells them. I don't want to be with a man that fucking play video games. My brother, okay, he probably kill me. My brother will probably kill me when he came to me and visit. I sat there and I said to him, why the fuck are you playing a fucking video game? You're like 40 plus. He's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, I said, yo, how the fuck is your wife with you? Like, we had this conversation. He was playing it with my nephew. He was like, so you telling me that a man can't play video games? Well, that's when we said that, like, well, what's the age limit? I was like, well, 18. You shouldn't play video games. He said, but what if you go to college? I said, I'm 21. He was like,
now, if my son asks me, I'll try. Definitely.
That's something different. Yeah. That's something different. Yeah. But if you go fucking
I don't own one, though.
And come here and play it, you gotta get the fuck out and go home.
My friend would bother you. He's sitting there in his briefs with his controller and his headphone and the TV and be there.
First of all, you got the headphones. That means you in too deep. When you got the headphones.
And I bought them for him, and now I know I regret getting them.
When you have the headphones to a video game and y'all are yelling and cursing at each other with the mics and all of that, and you can't even I couldn't even walk past the TV. That's a problem for me. Like, we're not about to be together. I don't give a fuck how good the dick is, how good your priorities are, how many bills you pay. Like, you have to know yourself. I'm sorry. Some shit, that's the problem.
Take care of me.
That's the problem. We get into these relationships thinking we can change people to be what we want them to be instead of paying attention to what you don't like from the beginning. Then you with a nigga for 10 years, 15, 16, 20, 5 years trying to figure out why it ain't working. Because, bitch, you ain't like the shit he did when you first met him. Don't blame me. I just pay attention from the beginning. I feel like, and that was a word, you guys. Amen?
Amen.
Out of what book?
So that's where that's
book has a revelation.
Shallow 316.
For real, like they have everything out here. Headphones, they be cussing, they be doing everything out here. She said, Nicole said, I love a man who plays video games because I like to. That's why you have to be with someone equally yoked. Boom! Thank you, Nicole. Drop the mic. Am I done in my intervention? Girl, they intervention me all segment.
I don't want you to feel attacked, though.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I can take it.
It was humor. Like, I just never heard nothing like that before.
For real?
No.
But she said the key point.
I heard women say if he don't drive, if he don't got a house, if he don't got his own this, or if he live with his mother, but like, that nigga got a joystick? No. Like, damn.
Hey, I'm sorry. Like, I think that shit is so annoying, childish. One day I'm gonna have to do a segment with my friends, and they're gonna sit here and they're gonna tell you like, yo, she really hates people who play video games.
We should do a Q&A.
And I think I did buy one. Like, wait, I bought one in later years. Listen, I don't think I was like, no, for real. Look, I think I was like 20.
You say you got one at home.
No, I don't have none at home. But I bought one at, I think I was like 28 or 29, right? Because when I was in. All right, John.
I'm listening to you.
Ain't no fun.
I'm listening to you.
I was talking about me my whole
It ain't no fun when I can't hear what you're saying.
I couldn't hear what you saying either. But y'all was over here
Yeah, but I did, I think, and I kind of ended up wasting my money though. But yeah, because I was trying to like, the fellas kept like, man, come on, bro, you don't get on with us. I'm like, I don't know how to play. I keep dying. So I went and bought it, and I don't know. I think I gave it my son or something.
Wasted fucking money.
Oh, got rid of yeah.
So do you feel like you wasted your fucking money? He scratched his head.
Oh my
Why
God.
you wasted your fucking money on a fucking stupid ass video?
This boy I used to talk to, he used to play Xbox, and I used to walk into him like, Xbox on, and it would cut on, and he'd be like, you think you know me? That's so cute. I thought that was so cute. Because it was something I knew.
She needs a fucking medicine.
I ain't had that kind. I couldn't talk to mine though.
Yeah.
I must have had an old one.
Yeah. Xbox on, Xbox off, and it goes right off.
So what is one of your things, before we get out of here, what is something for you that is your no?
A deal breaker?
Yeah. What about you guys watching? What's something that your partner or you can be like, no, mine is video games. What's yours? What's the pettiest? Is my shit petty? What's the pettiest preference you got? How about that? What's the pettiest preference you have when it comes to dealing with somebody? Mine is you can't play video games.
If you don't tell me that you miss me.
God,
God, that might be worse.
that's worse than the damn video game.
Your feelings are worse. Emotions are worse.
How the tables have turned.
So because he ain't said when you wanted him to, you out of there?
Ooh.
Oh.
She needs a moment. What is up? So if he doesn't tell you he missed you, you can't be with him.
Or that you happy to see me. If I don't hear it often, I don't.
So he doesn't act like a cat or a dog. You know how you
No, I was thinking about this yesterday. I like when people say, "Oh, Chelsea, I'm happy to see you. Oh, Chelsea, I miss you." I like that. So if my nigga should be telling me that. If you don't tell me that, I don't feel appreciated. I feel it's like it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna go far. I'm not having an impact on your life like I planned on doing. Now I gotta sabotage and get my feelings up out of you so I can move on to the next nigga that tell me that he missed me.
But I can't be with a nigga that don't play motherfucking video games. He don't never tell me he missed me. Just don't play the video games. She leaving niggas behind 3-letter words. I miss you. Damn.
Y'all tough.
Damn.
You gotta tell me. I don't care.
She said, I already said more than 2 kids and cigarettes. Shanice said not taking care of your kids or putting them on the back burner.
Oh, yeah.
She said the petty thing for her is not replacing your damn underwear and bras.
I'm trying to think of something.
So what about you, sir?
I was thinking when you asked.
What's the, so you guys, just in case y'all didn't get it, what's the pettiest deal breaker for you? She said freaking not telling her you miss her. I can't be with somebody that play video games. She can't be with somebody that don't change their bra and underwear. She can't be with somebody that smokes cigarettes. So, okay, so that's there why he's thinking of his. So, are you saying that he could be this perfect guy, but if he smoke a cigarette, you done with him. You done with him. So so she don't want to be with somebody who smokes.
I can't be with a person like that can't like
the petty
hold the I feel like that's petty. Like I feel like if you can't hold a certain type of conversation with me, like an intellectual conversation, I ain't calling you no more.
So you're not open to all of us having different educational levels?
Deep.
No.
Girl.
I'm not being deep. Like this is, I promise you I'm being 100% honest. But if I can't like come home and tell you about my day dealing with business and you like, and I'm like, say something, like, come on, engage. I can't deal with you.
Wait a minute.
But I'm looking down upon because a nigga don't tell me.
So if you come home to a woman that can't have a day and ain't enthused about your day and your business, you can't be with her?
I can't.
We all need an intervention.
I can't. I can't.
I ain't said bye. She said bye.
I can't. Like, I need you to, like, I gotta be with a woman that, like, take my shit just as serious as I'm gonna take her shit.
Look, Shanice said the intellectual conversation is true. I stand behind that.
Yeah, for real. Like, cause you gotta remember, also, like, when we was talking about the sex thing, I'm mentally stimulated. You could twerk all day. Like, I could watch women twerk all day on Instagram.
Okay.
You know? So, but it's like, what
but
can
if
you...
She twerking talking about how, what goes
Oh, man. If we sitting there talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just
I have a
different.
question. Does your deepness get you a lot of pussy?
Ooh. She just changed the scenario this time.
Wait a minute. The show is over.
No. Not until Miss Vibration say, see y'all tomorrow. Does your deepness, say it again?
Does your deepness get you a lot of pussy?
No, I think
it seems like you have an infatuation with mind and intellect and all of that, but that's fine and dandy. But are you like that's you? That's really you?
Yeah, I do that for my full time.
Yeah, is it like
a tactic.
So
no.
Is it like a manipulating thing to get?
How do I manipulate a person by being deep when most people don't relate to me? That don't help me.
He just threw that back at you.
I mean, but I am infatuated with the mind. My full-time job, I do psychiatric counseling. So it's like, this is what I enjoy. This is what I love. This is who I am. I've always been this way.
For sure. Excellent.
Positive. If a person sit down and have a real conversation with me, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Let's talk.
No, it's a go ahead, girl. This shit.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
this is we're hosting this. Everybody want.
Yeah, so it's like.
That faces him when he's talking.
No, I don't do cameras. But what I will say is.
I'll put a picture up.
Cool, whatever. You already did it. So what I will say is like, I don't feel like I'm deep. Like I just feel like I just need what I need. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't. There's people out here who's real deep. Certain conversations I can't touch. I don't feel like I'm deep. Yeah. I just feel like I just need what I need.
You have sex often?
I have sex enough when I want to.
She said it makes sense.
When I want.
He's a head doctor.
So it's like, for me, it's just like I just need more. Yo, like I need more. Like I didn't, we've been physical since 12 and 13. At 30, it's like, yo, give me more. Like I need something that's gonna make me better. I don't think it's a matter of being deep though. I don't feel like nothing I say is deep. I feel like it's common sense.
It's common sense, but you just come off real D'Angelo-ish.
I think that's.
D'Angelo.
I think that's depending on who you ask. I don't
I'm not saying it in a mean way. I just was.
No, you good. I don't feel like that's just how I talk.
She said so. She can be intellectual and just not interested in your job.
My job? What you talking about?
Yeah, because you said they don't ask you how your day's going. That's one of your pettiness. She said. Business.
Yeah, like if I can't talk to you about what I got going on.
She said, don't nobody want no airhead or a bird brain. Yeah, no, you know what? Now, I will say that I have, you know, when I first started, came to this too, because this was actually a topic with me and Larry. And he said that, he was like, when people talk, ain't nobody saying, oh, I want to get with them because of how they think and what they think about. And I said that that's not true, because I can get turned on by your brain. Like conversations with you, like certain conversations, it's like, damn, like, you smart. Not like you smart, but it's like, no, I can have a like, I hate them niggas that say pose. We pose to be, we ain't posed to do nothing. Like certain shit, like, how I'm going to meet you, bring you around my mother, and you use words like we pose to be. We pose to be. We do. People who say Pacific and shit. Like that matters to me. That matters to me. So yeah, I've had, you know, situations where it was just like, I was just turned on by your brain, and everything else was
I never met a woman that told me that, ever.
Really?
So to answer your question, never. I never dealt with a woman based off of how I talk or how I think. I don't think people pay attention to that.
Okay. Now, I've had niggas come to me and say that they wanted to fuck me because they feel like it's going to be a show.
Well, that's because you fucking like rolling around on the floor.
And see, it's like, yeah, they expect for this.
And people don't talk to me like that.
For real?
No.
Shanice said the same here. I can definitely get turned on by knowledge. She also said another turn off for her is somebody who's constantly talking about sex. Yeah, that is a turn off for me. I can't stand a guy that's just always talking about sex. How about you? What are you? we just not gonna ask. We're not gonna ask Chelsea. She did the Queen already said it earlier. She said, Chelsea, you's a different kind of breed.
No, I mean, I can talk about the microorganisms in the Maldives and why.
See, I can't talk about that. That's why I say I'm not deep.
Yeah, I can't talk
I can talk about that. Yeah, I can talk about.
But if we talk about business, music, you know.
And we're talking about like, impulses and, you know, attractions, what you attract, meditation, neuroscience, all that. I can talk about that.
Yeah.
But I can't talk about the molecules.
The schisms and the isms of disms.
And X divided by Y to find.
I ain't that guy.
Like, that's stuff that I like. But my mind functions in 20 different ways.
But that shows you how, like, we view deep as different things.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, somebody here listen to me like, man, that's the same thing I just said. Yeah. So if you saying the same, I ain't that deep.
I don't think I just say the first thing that comes to mind. So yeah, I can talk about.
So Justin said we do. We may not say it, we pay attention. She said, Jackie said, yeah, we pay attention to that. Yeah, I think we do. I think most women, for the most part, they probably don't speak on it. But I think we all, besides Chelsea, pay attention to a man's thought process. No. But like his mind, like if his mind is like gonna turn you on or not.
That's like a guy that dreams.
Okay.
That's a huge turn on for me because of what I dream of. Yeah. But I like when guys be like, oh, I really
have ambition.
Yeah, because they feel comfortable, like anybody, well, a female for you, but it's like when you're telling a person, or even if they're seeing what you're doing, it's like, damn, yo, you really. Yeah. Like it blows some guys' minds if they call me and I'm on my way here, and they be like, I'm ready to go film. They be like, film? Mm-hmm. You ready to go do porn? No, I'm ready.
That's next week.
I'm like, yeah, that's next week. But yeah, like I'm a guest co-host on the show. They be like, yo, for real? Yeah. Then it turns into, yo, I can really see you doing da-da-da-da. It's like, yeah, nigga, you want this pussy, but it's not going to happen.
I can't wait. Josie is a freaking nut. She is a nut. She is a freaking nut. I think today was very good. What do you guys think? It was a lot of judgment, heavy on the judgment.
It wasn't heavy.
A lot of intervention.
I think we all had a turn.
You think we all had a turn?
To sit in the hot seat today.
I feel like y'all kept me in here the longest. Y'all put me in a boiling pot.
It was the video game.
Yeah, the video game was like.
It was that just was like, all right.
Yeah, I just felt like y'all double teamed me. You know, now I don't have no shoulder to lean on.
Tag team.
Oh, okay.
Gang bang.
Yeah.
For the nymphos out there.
Boom. So we learned today, you know, the nymphos and nympho symptomatics, and if people could be in a relationship. Thank you guys for watching. You'll tune in next Wednesday, and I will see you then. This is Chelsea. Go follow her on Instagram subscribe, and make sure you share the show. We have an employee now that Candy called the Secrets. We hired a producer. Woo! So we're moving on up, you guys. We're moving on up.
I was real low. I was like, I'm quitting. Okay.
So that's awesome, man, you guys. So thank